What up, y'all? Rap Critic here. So, we all love Busta Rhymes, right? The wacky flows, the fun hit songs, the silly, colorful music videos. But have you ever actually sat down and listened to a Busta Rhymes album? Cause you're probably just expecting some fun dancey pop joints produced by Pharrell that you can shake your ass to, right? But then the albums start like this.
Daddy, what's it gonna be like in the year 2000?
Well, sweetheart, for your sake, I hope it'll be all peaches and cream, but I'm afraid the end time is near. The nations of the civilized world will collapse under the oppressive weight of parasitic political conspiracies which remove all hope and optimism from their once faithful citizens. Bloodthirsty renegade cyborgs created by tax-dodging corporations wreak havoc. Pissed off androids tired of being slaves to a godless and gutless system unleash total worldwide destruction by means of nuclear holocaust.
Okay, that's a lot.
Massive earthquakes crack the planet's crust like a hollow eggshell, causing unending volcanic eruptions. Humankind, having proven itself to be nothing more than a race of ruthless scavengers, fall victim to merciless attack at the hands of interplanetary alien tribes who seek to conquer our charred remains. This is extinction-level event, the final world front, and there is only 1 year left.
Wow, that's cool. I can't hardly wait.
You don't have to, because here it is.
What in the fuck?
Yo, calling all live niggas, calling all live bitches.
Yeah, Bus, I'm not really in the partying mood right now. And he would just keep putting this really dark shit on his album intros, like in this one where he references real-world events. And you know, I'm sure he's going for that party at the end of the world energy like Prince's 1999, right? But like, dude, you're giving me way too much to think about. And besides, at least Prince's song was in the early 80s, but these albums came out in the late 90s, so there's a totally different vibe to playing into the year 2000 Doomsday Conspiracy if it's coming in like a decade and a half as opposed to, you know, the next couple of months. Wait, this album came out in the year 2000? Seems a little late, don't you think? Well, I guess nobody specified the actual day that the world would end in the year 2000, but I guess that goes to show how serious he was taking the whole thing, right? Like, even at the end of the serious skits, he'd do shit like this.
Attention please. I got somebody here in the house with me that got something he wanna say.
Hey yo, that's a Little Tay from the Instigators.
Lil Tay? Damn, she's been around longer than I remember.
And if you fucking definitely fuck with my nigga Busta Rhymes, I'ma slap you in your fucking face, my damn self!
I'm sorry, why am I being threatened by a child in this skit about the world ending? I think angering a snot-nosed little kid would be the least of my worries. So maybe that's the thing, right? You're thinking, what if that's the joke with these bits? That they get undercut by following it with shit that's not serious at all. Hell, even the first 2 albums don't actually seem to be focused on the world coming to an end. It's more about hyping up Busta and his crew, like on the second album.
It has been reported that a major disaster will be striking all levels of existence. It has also been reported that this disastrous thing will be approaching in the form of many.
Well, shit, this all sounds bad.
Many as in squad.
Okay, I guess there's many people in a squad, but I don't know if those words are directly interchangeable.
Squad as in flip mode squad.
Oh, okay. You were doing that thing that cults do where they translate words into meaning what they already wanted it to mean. Or on his first album titled The Coming, where they do this.
Approximately 11:30 p.m. a black child was born, being exposed to the many casualties of the streets. He has now realized what must be done. He must bring the ruckus to all you motherfuckers!
But even then, he specifies the Y2K conspiracy.
When the current day of 1996, motherfucker. There's only 4 years left.
Now, see, it's not like there wasn't actually apparently an issue with Y2K concerning computers having to be reset for the 00 time of the coming year. And check out that podcast by the Sci-Fi Guys that goes over the whole ordeal in more detail if you want to learn more about that. But all this shit about earthquakes and cyborgs and aliens, that's just straight nonsense. However, what's funny is, like all conspiracy theories, they have to walk the rhetoric back and move the goalpost on what they meant once the year actually hits. Cause the name of the 98 album is Extinction Level Event, the final world front. But when we get to the year 2000, the album is called Anarchy, as in, it's not the literal end of the planet, but more like the end of order and stability in the world. A little bit different from an extinction level event and the final world front, but okay. However, after that 2K album came out and the world kept spinning, he dropped the end of the world skits and had the nerve to title the next albums Genesis and the Big Bang. Like, we're just starting over, huh? I guess all those previous album intros were supposed to be just a metaphor for the general idea of change, eh? Fucking Except the story's not over, because in the year 2020, he dropped an album called Extinction Level Event 2, which, by the year and the album cover, you get what he's going for.
Illuminati who tempt and horrify us.
Oh, Lord. Then he brings up black presidents in movies like that's supposed to be the smoking gun for his conspiracy.
They put it in a movie because they knew that we ain't really know. What deeply impacted how watching the flick really moved me as the world was ending. Morgan Freeman was present in the movie. So let's fast forward to 2009 to 2012 movie left an impression on the mind.
Oh, yes. We all know about the prophetic movie 2012, which predicted that Los Angeles would be nothing more than an inhospitable wasteland destroyed by an earthquake by the year 2012. I mean, they've filmed a lot of movies since then, so things can't be too bad out there.
To the point where Danny Glover was present in the movie too. Should we be a little paranoid? They gave us Barack. In 2020, the message I'm sending now that my president gone, how convenient the world is ending.
Wait, no, you said that the Hollywood movie said that a black man was supposed to be president while the world was ending, but he left by 2017. So what's with the shifting timeline? Well, I guess any day after tomorrow now, we'd better be ready to fear the harsh reality of the actual concept of weather chasing us down a library hallway. But I just love how he had the balls to call the album Extinction Level Event 2. Like, what happened to the first one? How is it an Extinction Level Event if it needed a sequel? Yeah, you said only 4 years left, not 4 years left, give or take a couple decades.
Say the world about to end, right?
Dude, the world's been about to end for the past 30 years worth of albums now. Nah, you know what the real harsh truth is? This shit isn't gonna end. In fact, that's the real dread. We wish there was a point where the bad stuff would just stop in some cataclysmic event. But no, the fact of the matter is, things are just gonna keep going on and on forever as all the awful bullshit continues. Yeah, that reality freaks you right the fuck out, don't it? How's that for your fucking psychic future prophecy? Let's see if that prediction comes true. Ooh, and if it does, give me a whole bunch of money on Ko-fi.com, because that means I'm clearly one of God's chosen prophets. And if not, well, then great, because it means everything's okay and we'll all have universal basic income or some shit. Just be sure to tell Busta Rhymes' doomsday cult so they don't bubble wrap and mass suicide themselves for the next lunar eclipse or something. But for real, nothing's ever gonna actually make the whole entire world. I'm sure that's fine. Well, that's the episode. Leave a like if you like, cause it helps. Comment if you have something to say, cause it helps even more. And hit the subscribe button, cause that's what helps the most. And if you want to make live stream music listening requests, of course, that's Ko-fi.com/rapcritic and Patreon.com/rapcritic to get all my content early and access to the Patreon Discord. So check all that fun stuff out, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.